Alright everyone, let's try a new pattern today. Go down to pattern focus. And let's go to this one, Norway. Okay, let's see. Oops, you're a little far out. Let me look. Okay, first we're going to start with a zigzag. Ziggy zaggy. And then we're going to do zigzag the other way, so you end up with some diamondish shapes. You'll note they are not perfect. I note that they are not perfect. Okay, then connecting two of the tops of the diamonds together, we're going to come up with a loop and down. And then you go to the next pair and then up with a loop and down. So since they connect in pairs, it would be best to do an even number of these little zigzags, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That gives us 4 things. So let's try to remember to do that. We want to do it in even numbers. Yeah. Okay. So then we go the other direction. Same thing. That loop connecting the pairs. So it looks like that. And then we can embellish in all sorts of different ways. There's one that's colored. I think the color one is really pretty. I don't have access to my colors right at the moment. I had to put everything away because my family is here. So I've only pulled out a small portion of my stuff. I pulled out my pens, a couple of pieces of paper. That's all I brought out for doing my videos for the next couple of days, because I need to keep the dining room table relatively clean. So I'm going to move that aside. I'm going to get my piece of paper. I'm going to turn on my light, so watch your eyes. Okay, good to go. And I'm going to actually draw a border with my pencil and a little string line here, just to have some place to put my ziggy zags. One set, 2 sets, 3 sets, 4 sets, 5 sets, 6 sets. Something like that. And you know what? I don't want this to end up like right in the middle of my tile. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the other zigzaggies over here, I think. And I like going this way with them just because it's easier for me to figure out what I'm doing. So, like that. But see, that way my pattern's not directly dividing the tile in half. It's a little offset. Something like that. And then we draw that loopy thing. And I want for sure a loop here in the middle, and I want this loop to be bigger. I'm going to make some of them taller than others. They're going to get gradually smaller as they go out. So I want to actually start by connecting this one and this one together. Like that. This one, you would see part of it coming up like that. Turn them around, make sure I'm still connecting the same ones, otherwise it'll be offset and it'll look funny. How's that? I think that's good. I think it's kind of funky here at the ends. I don't know. It's kind of funky here at the ends. Now I'm going to do something to embellish, and I'm going to erase this line through the middle. I think I'm going to leave my outside border for the moment. And I'm going to embellish in some fashion here. I think I want to put stripes in my diamond shape. Let's do it every other direction. I'm going to go this way, and then I'm going to turn it and do it the other way. For those of you who are new to my channel, which I've had a lot, all of a sudden I've had a big jump in number of viewers or subscribers. I just want to remind you that I am not teaching patterns. I want to go this way, right? Is that what I said I wanted to do? I'm not teaching the pattern. I'm learning how to do the pattern as you guys do. There are other Zentangle teachers on the internet that actually are teaching the pattern after they have perfected it. And so, you know, they have a plan. They have been practicing. They know what they like to do with the pattern, or how they enjoy embellishing a particular pattern. I'm learning these patterns, 90% of them, 99% of them, I'm learning for the very first time when I open the pattern, pattern-collections.com website and go to the daily patterns. I'm learning them with you. So just keep that in mind. I've had some feedback again recently about how my teaching needs to be more this, that, or the other. But I'm not teaching. I'm learning. And I'm learning with the same mistakes you guys would make as you guys are learning. And I'm hoping that as I draw and as I learn and as I talk about why I'm doing what I'm doing and how I see it being, you know, going really well or going not so well, that you'll just take something away from it. I don't want you to copy me exactly, but if you learn from what I do and the things to do and the things not to do when you're learning a particular pattern, that's cool. You know, this journey started out as a journey just for our Zentangle Facebook group. For those who were saying that they were new and they felt really intimidated, especially when they were learning a pattern, that it wasn't coming out the way everybody else's was. And I thought, you know, that happens to me too. When I'm learning a new pattern, it doesn't always come out the way I had anticipated or the way the sample shows it on the thing, and then I get frustrated. And I thought, you know what? If I'm getting frustrated and I'm a practiced person, somebody who has had some time working on this art form, how even more frustrating it must be for someone who has just picked up a pen and has not had the practice. So I thought, you know what, that's I'm just going to show you what I do and how I go about learning a new pattern, and let's learn it together. That was the intent, and continues to be the intent of this channel. If you want a more smooth, practiced teaching experience, you will have to go elsewhere, because I'm not it. I'm just not. I like this, but I want more. Maybe I'll aura the whole thing. Yeah, that's cool. Okay. So I just kind of think out loud. Sometimes you get my random odd thoughts. You definitely get my random odd drawings. And that's what you're gonna get when you subscribe to this channel. Just, you know, letting you know that is exactly what you're gonna get. Look how this looks so totally different than that now. I wonder if I should do that. You know what? I'm going to embellish this side differently than I embellish this side and see how that makes it different. It's been a long time since I've done something like that. I think that's a great idea. Okay, so on this side, I think I'm going to just do this. And just do the loop. Like that. And I think I want dots, and on this side I want dots going still keeping my ear open for firefighting personnel. I think I'm hearing the water dropping helicopter. I looked out the window. If you didn't watch my previous video, there is a brush fire not too far from the house. I can see the smoke. So between videos, because I'm drawing these all on one day, I went out and checked outside, and things seem to be getting better. There was less smoke, and I did hear the helicopter, so I'm hoping that they have gotten a handle on okay. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna keep doing my filling in with these little stripies. But they need an aura. Why? I don't know. They just told me they did. To kind of mimic this over there. But this side wants dots, but it wants the dots over here. Like buttoned up cuffs or a shirt. A little more formal. I think we're done. I think I'm done. Interesting. Interesting what my tiles do sometimes. Norway. Ooh, we've let a big old fly in the house. That's not good. They drive me nuts. Sitting up in the window going zzz, trying to get out. Yeah, that drives me crazy. Do my little smudgy thing with my border. And then I'll figure out where I want to do some shading with the actual tangle. Like that. You know, I almost don't want to do much shading at all. I think on this side, I'm going to shade right here. And on this, I'm going to shade on this side. And that's it. That's all I'm going to do. Just a tiny, tiny little bit. Something like that. All right, so now I need to sign it and put the name, decide which way it's going to live, because once I put my name on it, it actually lives. Until I sign it, this tile can be viewed from any angle. As soon as I sign it and as soon as I put the name on it, it has a right side up. It's just how it happens. Now, many Zentangle and Tangle artists will put their name and their signature and their name of their tile and the name of the pattern on the back. I can't do that because I do mine back to back. Because, you know, with one a day, I would, yeah, I'm already have a stack, huge stack from since the last time I did my giveaway. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I need to reduce the amount of paper I have. But if I was doing this as a gift piece, I would probably still put my initials in the front because I like my initials in the front. But you know, put them in a way where it doesn't matter which direction you read it. I'm just trying to, but when as soon as I put the name on it, it totally has it up. I'm gonna do it. Do it that way. And yes, I spelled it correctly. That's how the Tangle name is spelled. Norwey, Norway. Okay, there we go. Nice and easy. That was fun. And I like the contrast. You can, because it shows you can take the same Tangle and embellish it in different ways, and it shows up as different Tangle. I mean, that's what it kind of looks like. The pattern looks totally different depending on how you embellish it. And I just really enjoy taking the pattern and just kind of doing my own thing with it. And sometimes it comes out really, really good. Sometimes it comes out okay. And sometimes it just goes south. And that's all right, because every time you draw, if you're having fun, you have accomplished your goal. And if you got a pretty tile out of it, that's cool. And if you got a learning experience out of it, that's cool too. You know, not everything you do is going to be perfect, and not everything you do is going to come out the way you expect. And this really helps you to put those types of things in perspective. So I really, really have a great time. I get a lot of life lessons from my drawings. Just put it that way. All right, so I will see you guys on the next video. Got a lot to do. Gotta catch up with you. Yeah, and I'm gonna peek out the window, but I think the fire is pretty much under control. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.